have always wanted to be the most attractive guy in the world, and to achieve that, there were levels to this shit I didn't know about. Looksmaxing became more and more complicated, and by 2026, everybody was getting recommended to get surgery to become more attractive. Change your eye color, get permanent abs like Drake by going for surgery, cut your legs to become taller, which could risk you to not walking again in your life. So these are the 7 levels of looksmaxing. So level 1 is basically body maxing and sex appeal. So this is losing weight and gaining muscles, or just gaining muscle if you're skinny. So here, personally, on a personal level, I'd recommend getting broad shoulders and a six-pack, because broad shoulders help you appear with a bigger frame, and once you take off your shirt, you'll definitely look good with a six-pack. Then we go on straight on to level 2, and that is a haircut, skincare, and a clean looking face in general. So here you have to make sure that you have a clean face, or you have a very nice haircut and clean teeth without bad breath. Honestly, if you're not on this level, you're definitely chopped, because anybody can at least achieve these 3 things. You get my point? Because once you have a clean face, a clean haircut, and some nice teeth, it doesn't matter how ugly you are, you're definitely going to look more attractive than the way you were before. Then you go straight on to level 3, and that is where looksmaxing actually starts to show. Level 3 is facial structure and facial harmony. This is achieved with a thick neck and jaw exercises for a defined angular face. So this is achieved through methods like mewing, thumb pulling, and of course all those other online remedies people talk about. And hey, let's go straight on to level 4, and that is where most people actually get stuck on, and this is investing into fashion and clothes and accessories. So as you all see from here, it doesn't really matter what kind of fashion you're in. Whatever you're doing, just make sure it looks good on your body. Get yourself accessories, get yourself nice clothes. So that's definitely level 4. Most guys stop at level 4 because they always have troubles with level 2 and level 3. Level 5 is when you max out all your facial features by growing out your hair, thick eyebrows, eyelashes, and also building a natural physique. This is actually when you have achieved everything naturally to an extent. Yeah, anybody on level 5 is definitely living a better life in general, that is in looks and attraction. He's definitely getting attention from women, and of course, most guys, if you're here, you're definitely lucky. Then we go on to level 6 and 7. This is where things go crazy. So this is when people go extra miles, you get me? So for level 6, people go for facial surgery, makeup, you get me? But this all has downsides, because it always can turn out really bad. So for example, I have images here on the screen. As you all see, these guys went for facial fillers, you get me? And guess what? They look very attractive. You can see from how they look like. The faces look very okay, and they worked. You get me? But also, once this is done in a wrong way, it can always have a risk of turning you into like this guy. You all see how this guy looks like. You don't want to be looking like this when you're trying to look smart, because going back from this is going to be very difficult. As you look smarting, you don't want to end up again looking ugly and weird, So it's very difficult. So of course, you have to take precaution when you're doing these kinds of looksmaxing habits. Then we go straight on to level 7. Level 7 is crazy. So level 7, we have guys trying to change their eye color and still looking chopped. You'll see from this guy on the screen, he changed his eye color with surgery, and of course he's still chopped because high facial fat. I don't know what he was thinking, but yeah, that's kind of stupid. Then we go on to this lady here. She's attractive, right? She changed her eye color from brown to blue. But let me tell you something. This lady could have walked out of that surgery room without ever seeing again in her life. Then we go straight on to another guy here who actually enhanced his height. We have guys like Drake. The guy went in for surgery to get permanent six pack, which is really crazy if you think about it, because you can actually get a six-pack naturally. But this is fucked up. Why would you go for a permanent six-pack? But I'm still telling you, and I know once you gain more weight with that permanent six-pack, it's definitely going to get covered up, which is crazy if you think about it. But guess what? All of these surgeries and all of these level 7 looks maxing habits would definitely risk your life. You definitely come out without seeing, you definitely not walk again in your life, and you would definitely come out with a weird looking ab structure like Drake. But hey, do what you want to do because this actually help you look better. But you have to always take precaution. You get me? So hey, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.